What's up, man? What is up, dude? What is going on, Durkhan? Yeah, that's what I'm doing myself. My Brudas, my Brudas, my Brudas, my Brudas, my Brudas. It is with great ado I say good morning and good afternoon to everybody that is here. It looks like we have Shino, looks like we have Durkon. That's what's up. Good morning, my Brudas, and good afternoon to you, my Brudas. Oh, man. So what's going on with you guys? What's new in the world, man? What is up? Shino, you talking about playing Monster Hunter still? You're addicted. You're addicted. Now, let me turn the audio off. Both ends and we will begin. Alright, guys. Tell me, how does everything sound, me Brutus? How does it sound? So in regards to where I'll be sitting, this time I'm going to be playing on the TV and not the computer screen. So if you guys can tell me how my voice sounds with me sitting like this, that will allow me to know that I sound good. Alright, Durkon says everything sounds fine. That's what's up. Let's stick with it. Let's get to it. He said, Shino says it sounds clear on his end. Thank you, my Buddha. Thank you. You guys' communication is much pleased. Alright. So, Durkon, did you ever check back into the stream by chance? To catch yourself up? Or should I provide you with an update? Yeah, dude, the music is excellent. It's excellent. So what I'm gonna do, in case you guys missed it, what happened is we just finished saving our young lady here. What's her name? Tani. We just finished saving Tani, who is the Sky Pirates king, or whatever you want to call the leader of the Sky Pirates. This is his daughter, of which he was not going to save. He was going to let die, because he said the needs of one do not outweigh the needs of many. So we were going to leave her, but in order to spare our lives, we came up with the proposition that he allow us to go save her, and if we come back successfully, he would let us cross the canyon. And of course, as you know, that is what we did. And now we are about to cross the canyon. So the canyon was where we were when you left off, Durkon. So probably about another 45 minutes in, we get to kind of the top of the canyon, and then we get ambushed by the Sky Pirates. Sky Pirates take us hostage. We end up here. They were about to kill us, but dude's daughter said, nah, bruh, can't do that. And yeah, man. Alright, so let's see.
What else can I do for you?
What I'm gonna do before we embark any further, I'm gonna double check my weapons, double check my equipment, make sure this girl Tani is up to par with everything, and also my two main guys here. So let's double check her. So she just has the bandit spear, which is 27, the pig iron pike, which is 22 as far as its attack stats. We need to give her a third thing. So here's what I want to do, right? I want to give her a different... I want to give each one of these guys a different weapon. Like a different style of weapon. So she has the spear. We're going to give Evan a hammer. I want to kind of keep it fresh. So the massive mallet is 39 on the attack end. And she already has the bandit spear, and in comparison, this is 29.9. This is actually stronger than her current spear, but hers has an attribute, which we'll need to check and see what that actually is. Yes, Shino, that is correct. We are going to the King's Cradle. Just want to make sure I have everything I need before I go.
What else can I do for you? I'll be seeing you again then.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to lock the items. I don't have to pull a Kelethos and sell them. Alright, so they're all locked for him. Let's lock them for her. Did I give her her third weapon? Did I? I don't think I did. Yeah. She actually can't use the hammer. That's unfortunate. And as far as her range, she's using the short bow. Let's buy her the long bow.
Come to do some shopping, eh?
Huntsman's bow. We'll compare the attribute in just a second.
What else can I do for you? I'll be seeing you again then.
Alright, so let's double check that. Switching back to her. Tani, she can use the Huntsman's bow. In comparison though, what is the stat difference? So there actually is not an attribute here for it, so we're just straight up going to switch this better across the board. We still need to get her a third weapon. Just going to buy her another BS spear.
Come to do some shopping,
Get her kind of up and rolling in that sense. I really wish she could use the hammer. That would be most appreciated. Alright, so now we got her set up. We got our storaways. We got plenty of them. We have 20 of these things. We got enough of the 6 sensors. That restores MP. And if you notice, I'm kind of broke now.
What else can I do?
So I gotta be very conservative on my funds. Alright, let's take one last look. 45, 45, 35. 30, 16, 5, 5. Alright, switch. Now, hold on. Make sure I didn't learn anything new on the magic end. Water balloon. So, same ones for him. She has hers. Nothing new for him either. So, flatliner and circular sword. So, circular sword is a good attack to use when we're surrounded. And flatliner is a good attack because it does send out a wave which can go through an enemy and hit the enemy behind, so that is good to keep in mind. Alright. Ooh, slightly increases max HP. I'll give you that. Alright. So it looks like we are ready to head off on the journey as soon as I sell everything else.
Come to do some shopping.
What I like about this game is they do it in a way where all the items you get, you kind of know what they're going to be used for. It's not like, you know, typical games, RPGs, where you get a whole buck ton of items and you have no idea, like, ooh, you know what, we might want to hold on to that, it's kind of strong. A whole buck ton of items and you have no idea, like, what the items go for. They just throw them all your way. This game makes it very clear what the items are for, what you're going to need them for, and what they do. Like, come on. The healing item is called Soar Away. Like, there's no way, like, come on. You know what that's for.
I'll be seeing you again then.
Alright, so huge damage boost when the HP is low. 35, 35. That is the weakest of them. Use Higgledy balls, heal MP a little. Ooh. So we'll stick with that. And we'll swap him with the we'll give him the fiery broadsword because now we're hitting the range where the DLC items are no longer as effective. And I'm surprised he can't use the hammer, so I guess we just bought a hammer and it'll be for the next party member we get. Alright, so let's see, there are new things on the Leaf book. Seeking a place to call home. This is posted by Floyd. The coup was awful, aka the uprising, the overturning of the kingdom. Was awful, but at least I managed to escape. Well, I say that, but now I haven't got a clue what to do or where to go. In fact, I'm not even sure where I am. I just want to find myself some gainful employment and not be lost. This is somebody trying to get their life together after the betrayal of the kingdom. The Wandering Wordsmith. So look at where he's at. It looks like he's in a place called Goldpaw. The glittering lights of Goldpaw. The Wandering Wordsmith says, I have wandered far from home, my travels taking me to the gaudy gambler's paradise of Goldpaw. When I learned of the tragedy unfolding back in Ding Dong Dell, it seems I will have to remain on the road for some time yet. Alright, so we read those, and now we embark on the journey. Let's take a look at the chat. Durkan's adulting. He says he has to grab some groceries. I feel you. Hey, man. I'll catch you on the next one. So look, I'll probably do this one and then a second one at some point tonight or later on this afternoon. Good morning, Curb. Look, you sound like you're tired. Morning.
Morning. I ate too much protein last night and now my bosom is sore.
Alright. We're off. This guy, literally last stream, he was about to kill us for no reason.
Evan lad!
Have ye a moment for old Batu before you take off? So Batu is her dad. Tani's dad, to be exact.
No, listen here.
There's not been a soul to that cradle that made it back unscathed. If she comes home with so much as scratch, I'll have your hide. You understand? Yeah, we'll be careful. I like how he cares about her, like, getting... He says he'll have my hide if anything happens to her, but literally, he was just about to let her die. Alright, so the cradle's up at the top.
Alright.
Make sure there's no boxes. That dude's gonna stay back and keep watch. There's something in the water. Can we swim? Can we swim? No? How are we supposed to get that? Alright. We'll have to come back to it. Yeah, that is a lot of stairs. Holy cow. So I get the feeling we're going down. Huh. So this is where we get our Kingmaker, huh? If we can prove ourselves worthy, of course. This is the ceremony that we have to go through for Evan to get his Kingmaker. Seek a star to prove thyself a king. Honking statues, what's next? Ghost. Ghosts are next. Spirits are next. Pettywhisker. That's his name. His last name is Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum. I've come to make a pact with one of the great guardians. Very well. Then the trials of knowledge and courage await.
Go forth.
Leave thy companions behind thee and go forth. The time to prove thy worth has come. Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Tildrum.
Blimey.
Oh, so this looks like this is going to be a solo gig. There's no Wi-Fi either. My man can't use his smartphone. Oh, dude. Behold the trial of knowledge. This story, like any other, is possessed of a beginning, a middle, and an end. Trace the trail of this tale to pass the trial. Or go back on thyself and fail. It looks like that book is where the story oh, God. Approach beginnings and select begin trial to start. The aim is to follow the story in the correct order from the statue to statue until you reach the end. If you pass the statue checkpoint in the wrong order, you'll fail the trial and have to start again. So you'll need to read the story carefully and work out which part comes where. You may also come across wheels which turn the statue next to them through 90 degrees. Apparently, this may also have an important bearing on how the checkpoints work. If you think you went through the checkpoints in the right order, but you still didn't pass the trial, try checking the direction the statues are facing. Also, you'll notice that the tiles fall away as you walk over to them, so you'll need to trace a single path without going back on yourself. If you get stuck, press the touchpad to try again. Ah. Once upon a time, the world was ruled over by an evil dragon possessed of the terrible power. A little boy from a little village, determined to rid the world of the dragon's misery and bring happiness back to all, set out to defeat the beast. At his touch, the magic wand handed down by the people of his village stirred to life, and thus he was granted the power of sorcery. Drawn by the call of the wand, a fairy came to the boy and befriended him. Together, the two of them set out on a great journey to save the world. Alright, seems easy enough. Pretty sure the wand is the first thing we're going to need to go to. When the trial begins, you'll notice some orbs floating above certain squares. You don't have to collect these, but if you do, you can earn a bonus at the end. So I have to make it from here to the end of the story without going back on myself. So, how would you say we do that? So that there is a checkpoint. Oh, I already see it. But if we want to get the bonus orbs... So I need that wand first. I need this checkpoint too. If I go anywhere to the left, I'm going to completely cut off the way to the spirit. So it's definitely by going here to the right. So how do I get to that second book without retracing my steps and causing me to fail? If I don't go for the second book, I'll be able to get the spirit. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Do I need to worry about the checkpoint in this instance? I think I got it. I'm going to proceed on the outer right. Try and talk to that it's not glowing though. I don't think it'll even work. I think that's the end of the journey. Let's just give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Oh, you have to pass the checkpoints in a particular order. I can't talk to it. Ah, okay, so the tile and the little glowing piece in front of the wand will be what enables me to get to it. So we're gonna have to... Should I worry about that orb? I don't think so. That book's not glowing. I feel like it's a setup. I knew it was a setup. I called it. I called it. I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to walk off. What? Which way does it need to face?
Oh.
Trying to figure out how do I turn that without losing my footing. Unless that piece there, which is lighter, doesn't go away, then I'll be able to Oh, but I already ruined the path. Oh, that's whack! I see it now. I think I see it now. Alright. But which way is this checkpoint supposed to face? Ah, I think that's the way. I think I have to have that facing. Still the wrong way. Maybe I want that wand facing towards the wand. Aha! Let's try it this way now. Alright, so now I left the path open to the right to get to the book. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine without having all the orbs. Together, the two of them set out on a great journey to to save the world. You have chosen the right path, and you've reached the end of the chapter. And we got a sore way out of the deal. And we got a strong 6 sensor, so that's going to recover a good amount of MP. Ah. Just when I thought it was over. Not yet. So what's this? Oh no, 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 no. We don't want to do that. Alright. Guided by his friend the fairy, the boy roamed the land and gathered together a band of faithful companions. The first was a kind-hearted harpist, whose magical melodies could soothe even the fieriest soul. The second was a brave pistolier? Whatever. Ever ready to help his friends through any hardship they may face on their quest. The third was a wizard, who took the boy as his apprentice and taught him all he knew of the ways of magic. His party of heroes thus assembled, the boy found the courage at last to face the monsters that troubled the world. And so he and his companions set out to battle them wherever they might be found. So since I can reread this makes it actually kind of easy. But we have to still figure out the correct path. Do we need to come back on this right end for anything? Doesn't look like it. Where's the other book that's the end of the road? It doesn't look like there is one. However, it looks like I will need to change the position of some of the statues. So if I go to the right, I can change the position of both statues. Whereas if I go to the left first, I won't be able to do that. Wait, what? No. I'm right here. I think that's the boy with the wand, so I think that one's okay. But it looks like I might have to turn him. What would I turn him? Where would I turn him to? Or is it just to make me think I need to turn it, but I don't really need to turn it? Well, let's see if we talk to all the right stones instead. Ah, that's the end there. I see it. We're not going to be able to come back this way, so that one has to be next. So now it's between the boy and the monsters. We're going to turn the boy to make him face the monsters. Okay, so what we need to do is first we will make the monster face the boy. Okay. Once we do that, we can turn the boy to face him. Alright. We're going to take the long way around so we can get to the boy, turn him. I broke the path, so I won't be able to get that extra orb. Easy enough. And so he and his companion set out to battle. Oh, and it's gone. We got a 6th sensor. Oh my god. We got a 3-leaf soarway.
Yes!
Alright, moving on. Going to the next part. Puzzles. Never my favorite thing to do. Ooh. I get the feeling this is the last one. Let's see. Give me just a second. It's cold in here, man. I'm turning the heat on. Alright, I'm back. So, next up, let's read this book. Endings. The evil dragon who ruled over the world could not be defeated until the 4 towers emitting the evil aura that protected them had been destroyed. The first tower looming in front of him, the wizard laid it low with a mighty spell. The second was close by the pistolier, who carefully took aim and felled it with a single shot. The third was sent toppling when the harpist turned to a soldier and spurred him on with her songs. The fourth tower, which stood in front of the fairy, was flattened when he ran into it head first as fast as he could. His towers gone, the dragon was vulnerable at last, and the final battle began in earnest. As the fight between them raged, the boy spied his chance when the dragon turned to face him and let loose the legendary spell Mornstar. It struck the dragon, who fell down dead. Thus, the world was saved, and all lived happily ever after. Alright. This is much bigger this time. We're gonna obviously have to make the boy and the dragon face one another. And as you can see, we have the different party companions facing all of the towers. So, not only is this story a foreshadowing, it literally is repeating itself. Roland is the pistolier. Alright, so at least... Alright, so I think that one there is how you turn the dragon. We'll have to turn the dragon first because we won't be able to come back because there's no other book here. If I'm right, I'll be happy. So let's see. And we get an additional path? Alright. Pretty sure that's what we gotta do first. We will be able to come back, but we won't be able to... we will. We'll be able to come back and we'll be able to return the dragon if we need to. I'm gonna go on a whim here and see if this statue is the next one I need to do. I'm trying to do it without reading the book. We can either take the dragon and go all the way, which is what we're gonna have to do. That's the fairy. Okay. We need to make him face his tower. Alright, next. Does that turn the dragon again? I don't want to lose this walking piece. Yeah, the audio just completely cut out on my headset. I think it just died. Are you guys still hearing game audio over there? It completely went silent on my end. Why did it do that? He said music is gone. Everything is gone. The audio just cut out completely. Well, that's weird. What the heck? You can hear stuff here, but the moment you go back to the game, the audio's out. So, dude, I think it's legit the game. That's weird. I'll have to figure it out after I do this trial. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so going on to the next one. Alright, so as soon as I get to the next save point, I'm going to save it because the audio on the game has crashed. Because the moment I go outside of the game, we can hear everything. We can hear all the system sounds. We can hear me navigating through the menu. I bet you if we press down here, we'll be able to even hear the... Yeah. It's the game, bro. It's the game. It's the game, my Buddhas. Alright. So... trying not to lose sight of what I was doing by getting lost and all that. So we gotta get the harpist to look at the soldier. We can go ahead and we can gather that extra orb there. That's a freebie. And we'll go back. Alright, next up is gonna be and the audio's back. I don't know what's going on with this game. And it's gone. It's gone, my brothers. He said I sound muffled. Once I get out of this puzzle, I'll take a look at all that. She's gonna have to face him, but what do we do with the white thing? The white thing's not in here. So we don't even worry about it, right? So should we make her face... How do we do this? We'll need a way out, so we... The sound immediately went out the moment I stepped on that panel. No matter which way I proceed, we're gonna lose this piece. So I can go left and go in, or I can do the outside way. I'm gonna definitely need to turn her. So if I lose this piece and can't get back, then that means I have to go in from the inside. Yeah, you see that every time I step in one of those, that's when the audio gets bad. Or does she face him? Nowhere to go but this way. I'm gonna lose. as I thought, man. Next. Make him face this way. I don't know what's going on with the game, bro. It gets messed up whenever I go in the game, but everything outside of the game is working fine. Not sure what that's all about. We'll use the dragon for now. We'll come here, we'll take the freebie piece. Now we have to keep the return path open. The only way we can keep the return path open. Ah, that orb is a setup, man. It's a setup. Alright, so next. Soldier. We gotta get all the way to the ferry. We're gonna have to make the dragon face the boy. So in other words, we're gonna have to. We should be able to cross the path by talking to this, which will then turn the dragon. And when the dragon turns, we will hop on the dragon. That will allow us to skip the boy. We'll make the fairy face his pillar. Now the question is, I'm going to assume that that's for the dragon again. Well, let's see. This is easy enough. I just want to make sure I do it right. We won't ever come back this way. Done. Last but not least, we make the dragon face the boy. Done. This fight between them raged. The boy spied his chance, cast a spell, killed the dragon. Sage's secret. Thy knowledge is proven.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Let's save it and try and fix it. I don't know why it's doing that, bro. I don't know why it's doing that myself. Maybe it's everything hardware-wise is right. I honestly don't know why it's doing that. Can't save it though. So I have to deal with it. Yeah, that's weird. That's so weird. I'm gonna save and I'm gonna restart the game and hope that that rectifies why ever the game is losing its audio, because the system is holding on to its audio just fine. Testing the audio. Waiting to see if it's gonna cut out again. Alright, it cut out. Alright, so I'm gonna close the app. And now we have sound. We have sound. Yes? Yes. Sound sounds just fine. That's pretty weird. I've never had that happen before. Audio's just fine, my guys. Stairs, 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 stairs. Boss time. Dog, monstrously monstered.
Kuni!
Oh man. Whoa, okay. Alright, we're gonna have to utilize our guys here. Fire! Fire the cannons! Fire! We missed. Alright. Oh, he's coming at me. Oh, I can't change my position. It's already been done. Alright, we gotta go in for some attacks. We gotta get up some damage on this guy. So, bro, do you just live here? Like, is this your place? Like, where do you eat? Just asking honest questions here. Ah! I don't want anything to do with what's about to come my way with that attack. That's probably a one-shot. Alright, we're gonna try and get the Higglies here to go ahead and do their attack. You can stop hitting them. Watch out. He's already halfway dead, guys. He's over half. Let's go. Such a strong move. Quickly, fire the cannon. Done. Just keep shaking him until he dies. Nice. He's charging like Donkey Kong. You got a pair of boss's boots. We'll go ahead and put those on Evan. He's the one that earned them after all.
Evan Pettywhisker Tildrum, thou hast proven thyself worthy. A kingmaker shall be thine.
That's...
So, where is it?
Wait, don't be here, man!
That's the Kingmaker I get?
Huh.
Oh, the cheek!
Hello?
That's right, man.
I'm Sunshine, the name's lofty, lovely to meet you and all that. So, our Kingmaker is quite the opposite. It's not a big, awesome dragon, but I guarantee you, at the end of the game, this thing is going to transform into something that's going to save the day.
You ain't wrong there.
It does indeed. So since he's passed the trial, that means he can now rightfully become a king. So he now has his full permission to rule over the realm.
Okay.
Stab me in the heart. What don't you? So they gotta make their bond official. They gotta swear a pact.
Oh!
What about this stick? Let's hang.
Really?
He wants to make a sacred bond over a flippin' stick, bro. Yes, let's use this stick. He said, hold up your royal twig.
Come on, come on. There's beautiful. Righto, my turn. And that's us joined forever!
Good.
I now pronounce us King and Kingmaker. May the King's bond that now binds us remain thick and lustrous till death do us part.
Huh.
King's bond. It's literally like a marriage.
Crikey! Flip!
A tactic tweaker. Just as Lofty says, the tweaker is a very special stone tablet that can have all kinds of interesting effects on how you do battle. You can access it from the main menu. And that's all they say. If you can get it set just right, every battle you'll come across will be a breeze.
Alright.
Well, that was easy. I don't know why Chick Stab was trying to make it sound like every time we come here it's like some crazy event happens. Let's take a look at this tactic tweaker. It's covered in knobs, sliders, switches that can be adjusted in order to tweak a whole host of parameters that govern how combat unfolds. These range from allowing you to inflict more damage on certain types of monsters to adjusting how sensitive you are to elemental damage and status effects. Fortunately, you won't be able to fiddle to your heart's content right away. You'll need to earn battle points in order to unlock and adjust each setting. Battle points are earned each time a party member levels up, so you need to throw yourself into the fray if you want full range of tactic tweaker options. But why would I... So I have a total of 32 battle points that I can use. That's monsters and affinities, so that's their monsters' types and their elements. Then we got elements and elements, which allows resistance to elemental damage and status elements to be increased. Arts of War, adjust settings will improve the entire party's abilities in battle. That's what I'm going to start on first. And Spoils is adjust the balance of benefits received from beating enemies. So I'm going to focus on the Arts of War first. Alright, so reduces the amount of damage taken when blocking. This setting is not currently activated. Increases the length of time. Untouchability increases the length of time for which you're invulnerable when invading. Fleet-footedness decreases the amount of time it takes to escape from battle. Dynamism increases the amount of MP restored by taking damage using items and etc. Eagle-eyedness reduces the length of time it takes to charge up powerful ranged attacks. And lastly, Brutality increases the damage inflicted by heavy melee attacks. So which one do I want to start up on first? We'll focus on the MP first. So right now, we can only do one at a time, it looks like. So, I will make it MP restored by taking damage and using items, because when I attack monsters, I want to get my MP back up. The length of time it takes to charge up powerful attacks is not necessarily something that's important to me right now, because I'm not spending a whole bunch of time charging up my attacks. When it comes to brutality, this increases the damage inflicted by heavy melee attacks. So that's not my light attacks, it's only my strong attacks. I'll do that one second. Alright. So that's that. Let's focus on the spoils. Refinement versus rarity. Enable the increasing EXP or rare materials earned from battle. This setting is not activated. Or enables to increase the amount of money and equipment earned from battle. You can only do one or the other. Well, I'm going to focus on, well, it looks like I'll have enough to do both, actually. I'm not worried about particular monster types. Yeah, let's do both. Oh, there's another one. Fines versus Finery. Enables increase in rare materials or equipment earned from battle. I need 15, dude. I'm doing that one next. The items are essential. We found a swirly apple out here in the middle of the desert. They're calling him Little Lumpy Head. I actually have him as a keychain. When you get the premium edition, they give that to you at GameStop as an added bonus. Which reminds me, I need to put that on my keychain. I'm sorry, it's so addicting, just running and grabbing these things. It'd be more annoying if I had to actually press X, but since I can literally just run to them and get them, it just makes it that much easier for me to want to do. So we're going to get these items, and then we're going to go up and we're going to speak to her dad, and that'll be the next part. Dude, the soundtrack is phenomenal. Next video I'll do, I'm going to, since I got the CD, the soundtrack that came with the games, because I got the premium edition, I'll have that playing some songs in the background. And I'm so excited about building my own kingdom, I can't wait to do it. engaging conversation with her dad.
Ahoy there.
Welcome back, Durkhan. Welcome back, my brother. Welcome back, my brother. My brother, my brother. I'll tell you right now, Durkhan, you didn't miss anything fun. You missed me going through a trial, which was a large puzzle, so... And then the game itself started to have audio problems, so I had to close it out and reopen it. He's a little, ain't he?
Oi!
Says you, Shorty. Ah, we're gonna have a feast.
That night, the Sky Pirates celebrated Evan and his friend's success into the wee small hours. They all agreed that Evan was a fine young man indeed, and that he would make an even finer king. And then, morning came.
Gosh.
Evan! You mean to become king of this here world, is that not so?
Yes?
Well now, there's a thing. I see something in ye, and I'm not the only one.
What are you doing?
The men of Cloudcoil Canyon do hereby swear fealty. We serve you now, your majesty.
Gosh.
So it was that the very Sky Pirates who had once sworn to take Evan's life now swore to devote their own lives to serving him. And with this fledgling following, he took his first steps on the long road to ruling the world.
Shino, how does my audio sound?
You seem pleased. I am. It all happened just as you said it would. I met lots of new people and made lots of new friends. Perhaps I really can keep my promise to Nella.
So you really are going to rule the world then? You don't do things by halves, do you? But building a kingdom is hard work, and building a great kingdom is even harder. It's not going to be easy.
I know that. But I'm going to try. I have to.
Spoken like a true leader. You'll be meeting a lot more people soon, Evan. You have to listen to them, all of them, and you have to remember the things they tell you. It will make you a better king.
I'll try my best.
Sorry, I'm talking as if I know everything again. But I'm right, I think. I trust the person who taught me all of this more than anyone else in the world, and so should you. Until next time, Evan, goodbye.
But...
You have to ask, like... Seriously thinking that boy is like... Evan's dad as a ghost or something. Really trying to figure that out. Well, that signed us up for a life of servitude. Yeah, that's true. We don't have a kingdom yet.
Yeah.
And we can't just run off and leave the base empty either. But you know what that means. Tani, you're coming with me. That'd be an awful pain in the neck, won't it? Why, you could just raid a village somewhere and start out with...
No.
We're not pirates. It's not how we get down, bro. That's because we're having a serious conversation, dude. I think we're about to be able to build a kingdom. Nation is like a tiny, defenseless animal, by which I mean it's liable to be swallowed by the first predator that comes along. The only way for it to grow is to put itself somewhere out of harm's way. Anywhere else, and you'll be overrun before you know it. It's difficult to invade. There's plenty of natural resources. If you got both, you've got a chance. Some place like... right here. I don't know where that's at.
Evan and his motley crew of would-be kingdom builders turned their gaze eastward to the heartlands. These verdant plains were as yet unclaimed by any nation. But would they prove a fitting place for Evan's promised kingdom? Chapter 3. The town that tempted fate.
Well now.
So it doesn't sound like the journey by air is going to be very favorable. It looks like we're going to have to walk there.
Listen here.
Bandits versus pirates.
Yeah.
Mob-handed.
Boss. No, listen here.
We're a way to set up a new kingdom down there on the Heartlands, lads, and we'll be needing to smash our way through a bandit or two to get there. Which is why you and your men will be joining us. Sure, it's been long enough. But the shopkeeper's down for it. She said, look, I'm tired of living up here in the dusty mountains, man. I'm ready to go out there where it's green and lush and there's water.
Listen here.
Batu is now a party member, so we got Batu and his daughter.
I'll be counting on you.
I honestly wish it was somebody a little bit different. Batu's character design is too similar to his daughter, so it feels like an NPC to me. Alright. So we didn't get to see how Tani fights at all yet. So in order to figure out if we want her or Batu, we'll have to see how they both play. it's going to be kind of obvious. Batu is the tank, right? And Tani is probably going to be more range-based because she has the spear. And I bet you that hammer I bought is what can be put on Batu. Okay, he's got a pretty cool little stance there. Luckily, I bought that second massive mallet, which is actually stronger than his main one. I'm trying to swap them. There we go. So there's a 200 health difference between the two. He's obviously stronger, but she has better magical defense. Now, for when I'm not using the characters, I guess I should leave it on automatic. Because you can't switch in battle. Oh. Alright. Now, since we got new characters, did we technically get more battle points? Yes, we did. Can't do it yet. Is it lagging? What the heck was that? What is that? Guess what? I was walking through the jungle woods and I saw a ghost. I think it must be a spirit of a dead Higgledy. I didn't want to go too close, but I managed to take the picture. Shame it's a bit fuzzy. This always seems to be the case when people are taking pictures of things like that. So she took a picture of her dad. Alright, I'm gonna save here, guys, and I'm gonna take a break from the stream. Got some things to do while it's still early. Gotta get everything done so I'm not interrupted when the final episode of Dragon Ball Super for now airs tonight, which I'm ecstatic for. So I'm gonna go clean up, do some laundry, handle some car stuff, and yeah. I'll let you guys know, of course, when the next one's gonna come back. I leave the stream up for a few minutes just so everybody can kind of get in and get situated. So, yeah, man, I'll probably be back in like 3 hours or so. Probably say like 4 or 5-ish Eastern time. It's 11:10 a.m. here now. So, yeah, just giving you guys a heads up. I haven't even had coffee yet, bro, and I'm hungry. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and the stream will be back in just a bit. Like I said, about 4 hours from now. I'll catch you guys later. Y'all have a good one, and enjoy your Saturday until we talk again. Later.